Last time on Eldric Journeys.
It's showtime.
You open the pig door. There's nothing. It's kind of blackness. There is no arena anymore. A blue sky. In the center of the room emerges a mirror.
Griffin walks up slowly and touches the mirror.
You can see the reflection of yourself, except it's a little bit different. Another hand pops up and grabs the other side of the mirror. And then a talon, and another talon, and the wings. And then you see the face of you.
Yo, this is sick. So he touches swords with his counterpart and nods at him. No, dude, I don't want to do this. But it's what Griffin would do. I take my sword and I stab him right through the bottom of his chin, up through his head. He basically just killed himself without hesitation. And it makes him realize, like, am I proud of who I am?
Griffin, who was that?
I suppose it was my inner demons.
I have an inner demon, and I pull Kyle out of my pocket.
Oh, jeez.
What even is it?
At one time, I was possessed by him, but then he was removed from me, and I trapped him inside of a doll, and now I keep the doll, and I'm...
Noted.
And you get cut off right there, Griffin. You actually drop to the floor because it's so painful.
Oh, Griffin!
What's happening?
Someone help!
His wings fold back into his back, and his body changes until you finally see a lion.
Oh! Good kitty.
Griffin finally has a moment of relief, and he lets out this big roar.
I kind of take a deep breath, and I walk towards my door.
As it grows bigger and becomes more corporeal,
What do I recognize it as?
you see a Yanti.
And all of a sudden, you see two turquoise ethereal samurai arms appear on either side of him. So I'm punching at it. I miss a few times, and then my final punch comes out of nowhere for it. Kind of surprises it, and I clock it right in the face with it.
It explodes into sparks all over the room. You're sitting there, and I think you're waiting for it. And then all of a sudden, you feel pain in your chest. And you see him, and he's a...
Spider monkey!
Doggo, you're a monkey?
I mean, yes.
Would all three of you please exit out of the bullpen and into the arena? In the center of the arena, you see Eldric and Magwell. Meet your new soldiers. They have fought tooth and nail to be here. And you may not know their names, but you will. Because you are supposed to join one of these squads.
Do we all join the same squad?
You three don't have to join the same squad. And with that being said, you'll have to determine which squad you'll be put into.
Okay. Your mom gay.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, da.
Okay. And we good. Uh-oh. Stinky poop.
What? Uh-oh.
Middle of roll 20?
Oh, uh-oh, yeah. I don't know who wrote that. Did you write that, Weston?
I did not.
It's a mystery as to who wrote uh-oh, stinky poop in the middle of the Discord.
Listen, dude. By the way, Mom, I'm gonna be recording, so stay far away from my room.
Okay.
Come nowhere near.
Jesus. I will shoot.
Honestly.
Trespassers will be shot. Survivors will be shot again.
Do literally whatever you gotta do right now.
Okay, I'm doing it right now.
Right now. Right this second.
God, dude.
Ed's holding a big-ass knife. Do it now.
Yeah. And you are the epitome of the meme of white kids and their parents.
Yes.
Except this time it's because she's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Yes.
Literally, I can't. I hate her.
Mom, you remember how you got that one black eye? You want to make it 2?
You want to go for the double?
You want to go for round 2?
Weston, will you explain to me what a triple-double is,
No.
please?
Why do you even want to know? It doesn't pertain to you at all.
Because I know that word and I want to know what it means?
It's in basketball when you have 3 stats that you're in double figures.
Okay.
Like points, rebounds, assists.
Okay.
You have 10 of each.
Now, what if you have 4 stats that are double?
And then it's a quadruple double.
That doesn't sound as good.
No, but it's very hard to do. Anyway.
The reason I'm so cautious about the audio this morning is because last session 2 weeks ago, half my audio became from the webcam.
Became. Learn to talk.
So did you have to go back and
I had to redub everything. Half of my audio.
Your audio messed up?
Yeah, my audio messed up.
Ha! Wow.
What do you mean, aha? I'm not saying that like I'm the master here. I'm saying it happens.
Oh, I'm just glad it wasn't me.
This isn't anything for you guys to do. I just want to make a statement. I hate mechanical keyboards so fucking much. I hate them. I wish they would die. They're stupid. Stupid.
They're
things.
better. They're better.
They're not. They're stupid.
They are better.
No,
I mean,
they're
they are
stupid.
better.
Because most people are like, hey, satisfying click. I'm a nerd.
It's not just that.
I feel like that's a shot at someone.
It's also a faster input time.
Oh, yeah, but guess what? They make the keyboards without that fucking click.
The click is part of it. It's satisfying.
Those clicks are annoying as fuck.
Well, tough shit. They're popular, and it's gonna stay that way because they're awesome. So get fucked, nerd.
They're fucking stupid assholes.
Tell that to the inventor, who's a millionaire. Get fucked.
Alright, I can say that to any millionaire.
Yep.
Be like, you're a fucking asshole.
Get fucked.
Wow, did you just make a generalized statement?
About
Wow,
millionaires and
dude.
billionaires? Yeah, they're all assholes.
Wow.
No, they're not!
Yep,
Oh my god.
guaranteed.
Alright, Bernie Sanders, let's play.
Hell yeah, dude.
I fucking mean it. If you're at the top 1%, you're dead to me.
Once again, I am asking for your dice rolls. Also, I'm gonna need a refresher because I can't remember where we were at here. The squad shit.
Howland joined the bananas, right?
Yeah, he definitely joined the bananas.
That. Watch what happens if you actually make that a thing. I promise. Promise you.
Mhm.
The camera opens up on all 3 of you guys and split down the middle. Baguio, Griffin, Howland. What are you guys doing?
Baggio's doing Tai Chi.
Howland is once again in his room meditating, but also pulls a little cup of coffee up to him, like levitates it up and just takes a sip out of it, and he's like, yeah.
That's that good shit.
Griffin is outside flying around the castle doing a little morning exercises.
And as we are zooming around and we cut from each of you guys, I think you guys are all having kind of the same thought about what type of squad you're going to join. Because you haven't seen all of the squads yet. You don't know any of them. Eldric gave you guys examples, but there's more squads than just the ones that he pointed out into the squads.
Oh, I thought that was the only ones.
No.
No, there's more. Aldenreich also said that there was a squad called the Royals that is probably going to be disbanded soon. Out of game, just to be a little bit more transparent, that was Elijah's squad. Alphonse, Martin, Luther, Pericles, and in the Handsome Dwellers campaign, they're not there anymore.
Yeah.
Well, first off, all 3 of you were given another pink ticket for your initiation.
Okay.
So write that down in your character sheet.
All of us?
Everyone who participated in their initiation was given another pink ticket. Jot that down.
Okay, yeah, I've got it in there. Pink ticket 1. Okay.
Change that to 2.
Yeah, just change that to 2. And also, Baguio and Griffin, you two didn't succeed with what you wanted to do for your initiation, creating those grapes, Griffin helping you with your armor.
Oh, in my armor.
I'm going to give you another opportunity. We're not going to make another scene. I'm just going to have you guys roll again if you want to have an opportunity to get those things for you.
Sure.
You're going to roll survival this time because last time we rolled intelligence and dexterity, but I just want to blanket survival.
Damn.
12.
Fuck.
You do have a point of inspiration if you want to use it on this. You don't have to, of course, but I will say that you're getting better with the armor. came out better than expected. Even Delilah was like, that's much better than what you had before, so just think about that outlook, okay?
Real quick, my swashing points?
Those go back. So, did you want to re-roll that, or did you just want to stick with that?
I doubt it'll be better than 12.
With that, then, you do have this new armor set. Doesn't look as good as you wanted it to. The wings on the front are really well painted, but everything else to it, it's not as good as what you wanted. But I will give you a +1 to your AC when you're wearing that armor. Okay, now, Baguio, did you want to give yours another shot?
Yeah, what do I need to roll?
Roll nature.
Look at this guy. Rolling nature.
17.
Woo!
17, so take away one of your key points for the day.
Alright, I'm at 4.
How many do you have max?
Alright, so my max is 6 key points, so I would be at 5, okay.
On a 17, because you do have to roll high to get these, but on a 17, you get 3 turquoise grapes that you can eat and get a key point back each time.
Okay.
With that being said, I want your guys' characters to meet up somewhere real quick, somewhere to meet.
The chow hall.
I was gonna say, y'all got a cafeteria? Literally.
I am hungry.
Then here it is. The camera is on a set of doors, and giant doors, ones that are rounded out at the top that look like a big M, and then they swing open as you guys look inside this huge hall. And picture any Vikings hall. Picture like long oak tables with benches. Not a lot of people are in here right now. I want to say it's early in the morning. There's some people in there just walking around, just trying to get some breakfast caught up in the day. So picture something like that. You can see steam coming from the back rooms of people cooking up meals. What do you guys do?
Griffin goes and gets a glass of good old chocolate milk.
Griffin's literally getting chalky milk.
I can't get over the visual image of getting the glass of chocolate milk and then pecking at it.
Peck a hole in the top.
No, he's doing that thing. You know those bird statues that like dip down into the water and come back up?
Hell yeah.
Griffin gives chocolate milk and little breakfast, some eggs.
Ah! Eggs!
Oh, wait, shit.
Hold on. Wait. Eggs, no, I mean hash browns.
Birds like bread. Just eat some biscuits and gravy.
God.
Chocolate milk and a donut.
And a donut, not egg.
Griffin's like, oh, this is delicious. What is this? Oh, those scrambled eggs. Excuse me?
Throws up, passes out.
Baguio's got like a big fruit salad, and he's eating it.
I'm gonna say,
I feel like Baguio's like at its table, first one at the table, and he's yelling at everyone like, hey, hey.
You ever see those videos of the turtles shooting their heads out to bite at the fruit?
Oh my god, where they extend their neck.
Yeah.
They just like extend their neck out and they're like,
It hasn't come up before, but Baguio's a vegan. He doesn't eat meat.
I like that, actually.
He's got all the fruit on the table, and he's literally got a fork and knife, and he's like, all right. And he whips the fork and knife across the room, puts it all over the table, and then just, like, starts going at it like a hungry hippo.
Yeah.
Just extending your neck at the fruit on the table, just like,
That's literally what I'm doing. Just imagine just a giant bowl of, like, assorted fruit, and I'm just like, What is Howland having for breakfast?
Oh, hold on.
And the tears.
Is it an egg slut?
Listen.
Howland's eating an egg slut!
Howland, he comes into the room, and the aroma of food fills my nostrils. And I was already levitating, but I'm levitating higher now. I've been picked up off my feet when I wasn't even on my feet.
Cartoon style!
Yeah,
like...
I've been picked up off my feet when I wasn't even on my feet to begin with. And I am just floating down the aisle, just putting food after, like, piece, like a buffet. Like, I've got a plate here, a plate there, and you just see all this food coming from across the room onto the plate as Howland is just floating by, Looney Tunes style. Just floating down the aisle slowly. And then I'm gonna go to the table where Baguio and Griffin are at, and I'm gonna sit at the edge of the table.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Baguio looks up at Griffin with, like, fruit juice all over his face. He's like, Good morning, Griffin.
Eating my food, probably got, like, biscuits and gravy, hash browns, bacon, eggs. Good old-fashioned apple juice. Or no, orange juice. And I'm just sitting there, and I'm like, hey, what's going on?
Good morning, Howland.
Hi.
Did you sleep well, Howland? You, looked like you were in a pretty good mood this morning.
Listen, I don't usually sleep, but that's besides the point. I came in here, and I didn't know what I was gonna get. But as you can see from the copious amount of food on my plate and about to be in my mouth, I am surprised. Happily so, which isn't something that happens often.
I also see that you got some eggs.
When Griffin says that, Baggio makes a face like, oh, geez, here we go.
You gonna do something about that?
No, I mean, they're good protein, but as you may know, not my style of breakfast.
No, but of course. Of course. I suppose bread and seed would be more up your alley, as it were.
And donuts, for sure.
And donuts.
Can't live without my donut.
But of course.
Baggio points at like a wedge of orange on your plate, Howland, and says, "You're gonna eat that?"
No. Not what fruit? How did that get here? Oh, fuck. And I just toss it to you. I'm like, here, fucking take it.
I catch it out of the air with my mouth and eat it.
So, have you guys thought about what squad you want to join?
I was thinking about joining up with Jax.
Oh, the monk?
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be really cool.
He seems like he may have a lot to teach me.
How about you, Hallie?
He wants to be in a squad with somebody named Snacks. And I know his name is Jax, but I'm making a joke.
You really need to work on your sense of humor.
No, Griffin, it's funny because his name is Jax, and it rhymes with snacks.
Yeah, see, Griffin? See, he gets him.
Griffin just, a dead face, takes another bite of his donut and drinks some chocolate milk.
Slowly eating the donut.
Just pecks at his donut.
I think I would like to join a squad that kind of lets me be me, for lack of a better word.
Evil?
I'm sorry?
No, of course not evil. That would be silly. Just a squad that allows me to maybe use the extent of my combat prowess. Maybe a squad that technically doesn't exist and is maybe blacklisted. Who knows? I've certainly got my eyes open.
It's an interesting answer, to say the least.
As long as I don't get tried for war crimes again, we'll be alright.
Again?
Did you say again?
What? What are we talking about?
Okay, I'll let it slide.
I'm just trying to eat my hash browns. You guys are asking so many questions.
I'll let it slide. I'm gonna have to kill you.
Yeah, you try it. Just put out some bird seed, you'll never catch me.
I've been thinking a lot, and I've come to the conclusion that I don't know if you guys know this or not, but before I met Baggio, I was in charge of a team of operatives. I won't go into detail, but things didn't end so well.
Oh no.
It was I take full responsibility. I care so much for you, Baggio, because I feel like if anything were to happen to you, it'd be on me. That's why I want to join a stealth mission or stealth squad, because I don't want the spotlight. I want to go in and out, off the radar, because I don't want to repeat of last time.
Oh. I think with all three of us working together, we can do a lot of good.
We both eye Howland.
I don't eye Howland because Baggio doesn't know he's evil.
As Howland squints his eyes and takes a bite of his hash browns, slowly.
I take a sip of my chocolate milk, but as my head's down, I give Howland the eye. I look at him.
I'm looking at you as I'm eating my hash brown.
Baggio notices that everyone's squinting, so he kind of squints but looks off in the distance and takes a bite of his fruit.
He looks off at some dude across the room at another table, squinting.
Let's say you're staring at the doorway. Like, you just start looking at the doorway and the camera's over the shoulder as you're staring at the doorway, Baguio. And as that happens, the doors open.
I jump.
And in walks Elijah.
Hey! And I start waving. Elijah! Elijah, over here! Elijah!
Griffin taps the empty seat next to Howland.
He's walking over towards you guys, and as he's walking over, you notice that he looks bad. He's pale, dark circles under his eyes, his hair is all unkempt, and his outfit seems to be the same one he wore a couple days ago. This is the first time you've seen him since he found out that Alphonse and Pericles and basically his whole squad has died.
Elijah, what happened to you?
You don't look too good, man. Are you okay?
You look like you've seen a ghost.
He pulls up a seat right next to you, Howland, and he sits down in his chair and he says, "There's always problems with this lifestyle, I suppose. Something I'm not exactly used to."
Have you been drinking?
Baggio goes, Elijah.
"What are you, my mom?" He actually pulls out a potion out of his cloak and he puts it on the table, just sipping at it casually. "I'm sorry I missed your initiations. I was supposed to be there. The only surviving member of my squad was in the infirmary. He's still in a coma." And he takes another swig.
What happened?
"I don't know. As far as I know, they were decimated." And he turns to you, Howland, and he says, "Now, I don't know you, Howland, and I have no reason to think that you had anything to do with it. After all, you were just sent in to survive and help them and bring them back. So I don't blame you. It's just awful what happened."
Yes, it truly is. The mission to Handsome was unfortunately a monumental failure on almost all sides. Unfortunately, what we were briefed with was very different from what was actually going on in Handsome. I'm amazed anybody made it out at all.
From what I got out of Eldric, he didn't even know the majority of the information going in. He assumed, at least from what he told me, it was just a simple go in, find out what happened, bring them all out. Eldric is getting up there in age, so I'm guessing he might be losing it. And he says that with as much malice as you possibly could imagine.
Mm-hmm.
And he takes another sip, and then he points to you, Elijah. No, he is Elijah. He's drunk. I forgot about that.
He points to himself and says, "Hey, buddy."
He points to you, Baguio, and he says, "Griffin, there's a lot of different squads here, and I know you guys have to choose from them soon. And I'm not going to sit here and try to ask you guys to join my squad so the Royals stay together, because honestly, at this point, I don't want them to stay together. But I hope you guys..." And he grabs at his head for a second, tries to keep down a burp, and he says, "Just make sure that the people you come across with, you can trust. And if you guys ever need anything, I'm still here."
But of course.
I appreciate it, Elijah. I hope things get better with you. I know how it feels. It won't ever get easier. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you. But try to find something to keep your mind off of it. It's the best advice I could give you.
If you ever need to talk, And he looks down, and he looks back up at him and says, "I understand loss."
These are really good hash browns.
He stares at you, Baguio, and you, Griffin, and then he says, "I really don't want you guys to see me like this, but I wanted to see you before you go off and join a squad. I just keep a close eye. The only reason me and Alphonse joined a team together was because we knew each other, and we trusted everyone who joined. When you choose a squad, just keep your eyes peeled, because you won't be able to know who they are based off first impressions."
Naturally.
Oh, but of course.
You take care, Elijah. clean yourself up.
He grabbed the potion thing that he's been drinking out of, but as he's reaching for it, he's grabbing a potion that's not there, and he's like, I swear it is right here. I can see it. Can you see it?
Do I know if this potion, whatever he's drinking, if it's alcoholic or not?
Roll perception. You can clearly smell the alcohol on it, but there's something else to it. There's a tinge to it you don't really recognize.
There's some of that good shit in there.
Yeah, something else.
Griffin reached for the rest of his potion.
Right.
Elijah, I think you've had enough. Okay, bud. And he goes and throws it in the trash or whatever.
He sighs and pushes away from the table, and he's bouncing about a bit. And he looks back at you guys and he says, you three, you know each other right now. And his eyes close like he's holding himself open, like he's about to go to sleep. And he says, just keep an eye on each other. Even if you're not in the same squad, just keep the people that you can trust close. That's all I can say.
He passes out and hits the ground.
He almost passes out and then grabs himself. He says, oh, shit. I'll see you guys later. And he turns into a fly.
Flies into the wall.
Yeah. He flies into the wall once, and then he, turns around and then goes out the doorway.
It's like when you try to get a fly to go outside and it keeps banging around the window and then finally goes out.
I just imagine as he's flying away, I'm like, do try to cheer up, sport. I'm sure in the morning this will all feel like a bad dream. Or not.
As he's flying away, Hallen's just stuffing a fly swatter back behind his back. He's like,
slowly putting away the fly swatter while looking around the room.
Alright, boys. I think it's time. Let's go.
Let's do this. Come on, Hallen.
I get up and I'm floating. I'm floating in. At this point, I'm floating in like I'm a bit like I'm tired, like I could go to bed.
Like you're full. You ate so much, you're full.
Yeah. I'm just like, jeez. I'm floating.
Oh, Jay.
Jeez.
Oh, jazz. As you guys are heading towards the courtyard, it's not exactly a full day. You feel like this is too early, but you were told to go into the courtyard.
As you go in, and you see all the squads, you look around, and everybody's laughing, having a good time. All the squads. You have the blue squad, and then over there on the right, that's red team. And the thing you gotta know about red team is they're red hot, and blue squad is ice cold. And then, wait till you see orange squad. They smell like oranges. A citrus aroma follows them anywhere they go.
As you are heading down the hallway, everything's a little bit dim inside here, but you see the light at the end of the tunnel. You're walking faster down the hallway, and you finally reach outside to where the courtyard is. It sounds like there's a bit of murmurs. Usually it's fun, there's smoothies and everyone's hanging out in the courtyard, but it's a huge courtyard. You can see the garden. If you look out in the distance, you can see the miles, tens and thousands of miles of just pure desert. But in the courtyard, you see a crowd of people all sectioned off into different groups. Each captain standing there wearing a mask, and you know they're the captain because they're wearing a mask. Everyone else seems not to be wearing a mask, but you see Eldric as you exit the courtyard, and he walks up to you three, and he says, well, I'm so glad that you guys could meet here, and these are the squads. So go ahead and go and meet, greet, do what you can, see what you would like.
This is like a job fair at school or something.
A little bit, yeah.
I love it.
Get out there and mingle and...
Baggo's going to all the tables, getting the little free little giveaway things. Like the keychains and
the pens.
And there's bowls of candy and stuff like that. Griffin, this squad gave me this Frisbee with their logo on it.
Oh, nice. Throw it.
I'll throw it to Griffin.
And a Venus flyplant just...
Bagill's devastated.
Bagyo's like, how could they lie to me like that?
Why would anyone ever lie?
So stupid.
Can you give us a list? Like, post a list and, like, descriptions?
That might actually be how this goes. Not exactly descriptions.
Okay, yeah, fuck me, dude.
Eat shit and die. Go fuck yourself.
I wasn't ready for that.
9 pieces of 8? Aghast.
It's from the Pirates of the Caribbean, and you know it.
God.
The baffle.
Bib.
Banana Squad.
I will kill Banana Squad.
That's the one where they're all wearing bananas, isn't it?
No, they're not. Okay, that's not canon.
Oh, that's not? I thought it was.
No, they're not all wearing bananas.
I thought they were wearing banana suits.
Boy.
I just literally pictured like all the squads are standing in their different sections in the bleachers or whatever, and like the banana squad they all look like the banana skin from Fortnite.
Oh my god. That's exactly what I was thinking.
No, they're not all like that.
Gold team rules.
They're not all wearing bananas. They're, if anything, they have like strips of yellow on their clothing.
Are they at least eating bananas?
Sure, they're all eating bananas.
They fucking love bananas.
And if you don't, you ain't getting in.
Before they go into battle, they're like, it's time to peel out.
Oh my god.
Guys, let's split.
We gotta split.
We gotta make like a banana and split.
Fuck me.
The favorite day of the week is Sunday.
And their favorite song is, whatever that Fergie one is.
No, it's Gwen Stefani.
Oh, yeah.
You idiot.
Just the leader, and he's doing a massively powerful attack, and he's just like, Banana-rama! And you just see a massive banana coming like a meteorite, hitting the fucking
The
ground.
shish is bananas.
He just looks at the camera and he pulls out a banana like a
banana.
handgun, and he's like, I'm about to go fucking bananas.
The leader's just a big gorilla.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
Without giving too much away, there are definitely more than these squads, but these are the main ones. There's more squads out there, but like in the Mindscape, there's so many squads, but these are the main ones you guys can pick from.
I was gonna say, like, off the record, are these the ones we're probably gonna want to talk to?
Yeah, there's more squads than this, but these are the ones that you should probably talk to.
Do we all go together?
I'd prefer it, but you can branch off, obviously.
Do we all just go to bananas first? Because I'm actually really... I just want to know why.
But you look and Baguio's already at the bananas.
Well, Griffin walks over there.
Ugh.
All three of you walk over to the banana squad, and again, they're not all just standing at attention. They got this little place here, a bench. They got a big old table, circular. They're all chilling at there. One of them's sitting on it, and he looks to be like a really tall, lanky. If you didn't know any better, you'd say he was not a high elf, but he is. But his hair's slicked back in this black grease, and he's got these like weird teeth that are just messed up in this wicked smile. He's got this pointy nose, and the best I can describe it is these evil eyes.
Is he a fucking hobgoblin? Jesus Christ.
No, he's a high elf, but like he looks really just real shady.
Like Junkrat.
A little bit, honestly.
Never seen an ugly elf. Wow.
He's not really doing too good in terms of looks. He looks real shady. But he's got this smile curved up in a nice grin with these messed up teeth, and he's looking at you guys. He's spinning his mask on his pointer finger, and if you look at the mask on the front of it, is just this zigzag that goes off of the mask to where it chips off the bottom half.
Baguio goes, hello.
Hey, how you doing?
They're on crack. They're on crack, we gotta go.
Hey, why you sound like you're from Boston?
Are you the bananas?
Hey, you've heard of us. And you look around.
Oh.
They all start beating their chest. They're beating their chest for a bit, and then the main guy goes, "Awoo!" and they stops, and then they stop.
Howland's gone. He's already gone. He's not. He's already floated away. He's like, no, I'm good. Like, canon, Howland is not here. That's just
I love it.
anywhere else. He's gone.
He starts flipping a coin, and he's just going back and forth. He's flipping it into his hand, and he grabs it, flips it again, grabs it. So, we seen you twos yesterday. You doing a good job down there. What makes you think you want to join Banana Squad?
Be honest with you, sir. I don't know if I want to. I'm just...
To be honest with you, my banana overlord.
I want to know what you guys do. Could you give us a brief rundown?
Oh, you want to know about us, but you don't want to join us? What? Is this man disrespecting me? And he looks back at his team.
I looked at his other
right.
guys.
Now, at this point, Griffin's gone. At this point, Griffin's out. He's gone.
Oh my god.
Baguio is still there, and he looks at him and says, I have never once disrespected anyone in years. Tell me about yourself.
And he says, all right, Tom, man, here we go. This me? I'm Billy Whack, right? Behind me, my crew, this is Narciss. What? Behind him, that's Simon. What's up? Behind him, that's Tina. Hey. And over there, you see that scary motherfucker? And you see, like, a really tall dude. He's like an orc type. He's not super tall for an orc, because Big Jim was much bigger. But he's like, you see that motherfucker, that scary motherfucker up there? You see him? And you look up, and he just kind of waves at you with a blank expression. And he says, that's Greg.
That's great.
Did you make the squad to die at some point? Like, is that what you wanted? Did you make them to just get killed? Because, oh my god.
I just want you to know that I love each and every one.
Out of game, I feel like it is not just something I want to do, but I feel like it is my moral obligation to the people of this castle
To kill him.
to absolutely exterminate Banana Squad. Oh my god.
But I promise you guys, I did not just add this in, because it's in my screenshots right now about... Just let me finish. This is in, like, my notes.
Listen, I no joke love them.
I know, but, like, in my notes what I'm about to say. And if you want to join the Banana Squad, then you want to be part of the first wave on any attack. That's right. We're the first ones you send in. First wave. Because you can't trust nobody else. And then he crosses his arms after he flips the coin up, and then he grabs it with his teeth.
Oh my god.
And there's there's a lot of people in the Banana Squad, but those are the four main people behind Billy Whack. But the whole crew of Banana Squads are, like, surrounding this table.
Oh my god.
And then he spits the coin back into his hand. He says, so, Turtle Man, what do you think?
Baguio loves these guys, but he does not want to be like a front lines guy. So he's like, oh, wow, that's very interesting. And he, like, kind of looks around. And he's like, I want to go check on my friends.
Hey, Baguio.
Hey, Griffin! And I run over to Griffin.
Howland is just in the back, and he's like, did you tell them to fuck off yet?
Baguio step of the winds over to Griffin.
Baguio don't want to disappoint nobody.
But they're just like, what do you think? And Baku's like, I've never sworn in my entire life, but I'm thinking, fuck you, dude.
Oh my god.
My master taught me never to cuss, but honestly, you're kind of a piece of shit. Oh boy.
You know, I always set a rule for myself. I'm allowed to kill one person. I think it's gonna be
Only
you.
one.
Today's your lucky day.
And I'm gonna be honest, I didn't think I'd be using it on anybody at this castle, but you changed my mind. I'm gonna beat that ass.
A flurry of blows. Oh god.
Then we make our own squad called the Plantains.
Oh. And we're backlines only.
We're the better fruit and we're pussy.
Yeah, we're the third party team.
You have to cook us before you eat us.
We ain't soft. You can't just eat plantains. You gotta cook us in fire. Magma.
Liquid hot magma. Anyway, yeah, so I step of the wind over to Griffin.
Griffin walks over to the gold team.
Gold team rules.
Gold team.
So, how's it going, fellas?
Howland, as you're walking towards the gold team with Griffin, sorry, Griffin, I'll get right there. As you're walking over there, you notice someone familiar.
Very familiar.
Yes. When you walk over to the gold team, you see a tiny girl with pigtails and a mini skirt and a magical staff-looking thing.
Whoa.
And it's Aloe from Soulwood.
Oh.
It was the girl that followed you guys into the desert.
Oh, she was the one. Did you describe her at one point as looking like Wendy?
Like Wendy's mascot?
Like from Wendy's?
No, everyone else described her as Wendy's because I said she had red hair and pigtails. And
Yes, that's Wendy's.
Yeah, or Pippi Longstocking.
Yeah. Or Wendy.
she looks like a magical girl, BJ, if that helps.
Oh, cool.
But also, as you're walking over there, Griffin, you say, hey, what's going on, fellas? And Griffin, you see a little silled, small, kind of rubbery-looking thing with a few eyes on it. And as you say that, you just hear, cry.
What? Hello.
Cry.
Howdy.
Is this the leader of Gold Team?
No.
I was gonna say.
So wait, what? Describe, what is this thing that keeps saying hi?
It's a silled. Yeah, here, I can actually send you some art of what a silled actually looks like.
Yeah, we don't have silds in 3.5 that I know of.
This is a race that my friend Ariana created.
What a bitch.
Ed, do you remember what silds are?
Yeah, they're goofy, weird things with fucked up horn ears, and they rob you. They shouldn't be trusted.
It's funny that you say they rob you, Ed, because when you hear cry, that sounds so familiar to you.
It's exactly who I think it is, isn't it?
It's exactly who you think it is.
I wanna. What do I need to do to use Acid Hand right now, or Mage Hand?
Uh-oh.
Where is it? How close is it to me?
It's, okay, so you guys walked over to another section of the courtyard. This is the one where there's a bunch of chairs where people will sit down and sunbathe. As Griffin walked up, you saw Aloe just talking to someone else from the gold team. And then you see Cry talking to Griffin and it says, Cry.
I want to grab it with Mage Hand, and I want to grab it by the throat.
Holy shit.
Oh.
Let you just do it, okay? And you just hear, Cry!
You hear,
Cry! 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 Cry!
I'm gonna grab it by the throat and shake it up and down. And he shook me like a dog. I'm gonna grab it by the throat and bring it real close and just whisper in its ear. After the shit you pulled, almost getting me killed and trying to rob me, you are so fucking lucky that I do not snap your neck and throw you off of this goddamn tower.
Cry!
You get the fuck away from me, and if I see you again, so help me God, I will kill you. And I throw him.
Cry! And then Aloe actually sees that and goes, Cry? Howlin? Hi, Howlin.
Long time no see, Wendy.
You know my name's Aloe.
Nobody gets that but me, but yes, I do.
Oh, so you guys know each other.
Yes. As a matter of fact, we do.
Oh, okay.
We went to a pocket dimension together. It was a lot of fun. Real great time.
Yeah, some things happened there.
They sure did, as Howland is squinting his eyes.
And then you see another tall, not super tall, they're actually kind of shorter than you, Howland, steps up in front. He looks a little bit rough. You can't really tell exactly what's going on because he's got his armor up and he's got the mask over his arm with just a kind of a slit for where his eyes are. That's the only thing that shows on his mask. And he doesn't really show any other features to kind of show his face. But he says, Hello.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
My name is Sterling.
Are you the leader of Gold?
That's correct. You are Baggio, Griffin, and Howland.
He's just like, are you the leader of Gold Team? And he's like, it doesn't matter who we are. Only what matters is what we're going to do.
Baggio goes, if we took that mask off, would you die?
It would be incredibly painful.
Extremely painful.
For you.
Yeah, and being here at this job fair, was that part of your master plan?
Of course. And the next step is crashing this plane with no survivors.
And he's like, but we're not on a plane. He's like,
I'll be back.
didn't think that one through.
No, he goes, but we're not on a plane. He goes, aren't you? And then the castle starts taking
The
off.
whole castle's on a massive jet carrier.
Oh, look again. I think you'll be surprised.
Oh my god! But yeah, go ahead. So you're the leader of Gold Team?
That's correct.
Wow, bro. That's tough, bro.
So, Gold Team, do you have like a quirky, dance routine too, or no?
No, we just are friends here in this castle. We are the second wave.
The second wave.
I want to, like, float up next to Griffin, and just in Griffin's ear, I want to be like, am I the only one having a hard time understanding what the fuck this dude is saying?
Yeah, it's inaudible at this point. So, like, tough.
Let's humor him.
So what do you do? What do you do in Gold Team?
We are the second wave, so when people in the first wave are having problems, we try to flank. We are, mostly magic users.
I want to snap my fingers like, hey, excuse me. I want to try to get somebody's attention from Gold Team.
Which one?
And anybody, whoever's closest.
Whoever's not wearing a mask, preferably.
Alright. Aloe sees you snapping and she goes, you can stop snapping.
Translator. We need a translator. Right now.
Are you guys deaf? He said that we're the second wave.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't fucking speak mask.
As Alan puts his hand over his mouth.
Now, if you would please be ever so helpful and translate exactly what the fuck he's saying to me.
He's saying that we're the second wave. There's a lot of magic users in this squad, okay? We're the ones that go in and help as much as possible.
Second wave. So out of game, second wave would be what? Because obviously first wave is shock division. Is second wave like relief?
Yeah, like backup.
Let's use it in terms of Overwatch. First wave is the tanks, right? Second wave is DPS.
Okay.
So like damage, straight damage.
Okay, so they're basically just the backup. Short and sweet. Like they're the reinforcements. Okay. Okay.
So bananas are the tanks.
I just find it funny. Out of this list, we go to Banana and Gold Team, and we went from first wave to second wave. I feel like no matter what I pick next, it's going to be third wave.
Any more questions for Gold?
I think we know everything that we need to know, to be honest.
Oh, I know just enough, man. I know just enough.
Just enough to get us through.
Yeah. All right. Any suggestion, boys?
Let me look at the list.
I have one.
We haven't seen the 9 pieces of 8 yet.
Yep, that was my next one.
No, it wasn't. You're a liar.
It was, dude. Hallen, shut up, dude.
Dude, you're a liar.
I picked it first.
Dude, didn't happen.
It did.
Didn't happen.
Guys, quit fighting.
Deej. It happened, right?
You can't prove that?
Like, that's me breaking the fourth wall as Griffin. It happened.
Looks up to God.
Okay.
It happened, right?
You see Gold Team say, so will you join the Gold Team?
No.
And then as Griffin's walking away, he's holding his ear like, what? I can't hear you. Hello? What'd you say?
Baguio standing next to you says, he's asking if you'll join the Gold Team.
Shut up!
I just want to like tap Baguio on the back of the head real quick, and then turn around and be like, "We'll send you a text. It's fine. Invite pending."
Baguio's like rubbing the back of his head.
Alright, now we all go to 9 pieces of 8.
Yeah.
Baguio's got his hands up in front of him counting. Like after hearing the 9 pieces of 8, he's like, what?
He's like, "Hey, wait a minute."
And as you are counting that, you're walking up to the 9 pieces of 8, and then you start counting the people there. There's only 9 of them.
No, wait a minute.
The main guy who's wearing a mask, the mask is whatever. It is just a giant 8 on his mask.
Oh my god.
But you can tell behind it, he's a dragonborn.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so what does that mean in D&D?
No, there's a race called Dragonborn. They got dragon heads.
So it's like a dragonoid, like human dragon guy.
Yeah, human body dragon head.
Okay.
You're walking up to him, and he's got a mask over his face, and he's looking down at you, and he kind of just folds his arms around him as you see the posse around him. And as you are seeing his posse around him, you guys recognize a few of them. You see Grin. Do you guys remember Grin?
Yeah, that's the motherfucker that runs the shop.
Yeah.
Grin, she runs the shelf, and she's got a mask that is only covering her mouth that goes up to her ears, and it's got like this skeletal grin, and then she's got these magnificent blue eyes with these like scraggly hair. Howland, you recognize another person. It's a hobgoblin, and you recognize him because when you first got to the castle, Rib had a rap battle with him.
No, dude. No.
You don't know his name, but I still have it written down from last time.
I don't.
You never got his name.
I just don't. I don't want to hear it.
Also, you see Toast. He's a kobold. Do you remember who Toast is?
No.
Toast Balloon was the bard who plays every night at the rave.
Pissed.
Oh my.
He's a little kobold, and he's kind of lanky. He's also just chilling there. Like, the most chill that a kobold can be is just, like, leaning up against Grin, kind of looking down at you guys. You see a big minotaur. He's just, like, looking down at all of you with his horns, sharpening his horns on his head.
You see the character Motaro from Mortal Kombat in D&D right here.
So he's a minotaur?
Yeah, he's a minotaur. You're walking up and you see all of that. What do you guys say?
Yo.
Yo.
What's up, guys? Yo.
Oh, hello.
You say what's up, guys, and the whole crowd of them just kind of chuckle to themselves.
What's so funny? Huh?
That's you. You're funny. Real funny.
Yeah, you're funny too, dude. Funny looking.
He takes off the mask, Eddie, and you recognize him as Blake.
Which one was Blake?
The one that Delilah told you about. The one that you wrote "I'm stupid" on his forehead.
Ha! Yeah.
What color are his scales?
His scales go from a mixture of red to yellow.
Okay.
What's your guys' deal? What do you guys do?
Blake doesn't even speak. He snaps his fingers, and then the Minotaur kind of pushes himself in front, gets down on one knee to look at you, and then still has to bend down to look down at you, Griff.
Oh.
Oh, it's a big boy.
And he says, "We are the 9 pieces of 8. You look at me, my name is Bobby Biggs.
Bobby Big?
That's Bobby Biggs over here. We got Blake, the biggest, bestest, biggest, bestest, biggest, bestest, biggest, bestest, biggest, bestest." And then Blake cuts his hand up in the front to make him stop, and he says, "Captain of the 9 pieces of 8. We do everything. Anything that you guys can't do, we do, because we can."
Uh-huh.
Like what? You want to elaborate, dog?
Say anything. What do you want? What do you want us to do? You want us to climb that mountain? We climb that mountain. Want to go in there and kill that king? We kill that king. You want to know what else we can do?
How about this? Can you fetch me a cup of coffee?
Ah, bitch. I wouldn't fetch you a cup of coffee if you needed it to be put out from fire.
I'm gonna kind of come up front like, gentlemen, listen, one of us is clearly fucking stupid here, and it isn't me, but that's besides the point.
Baggio leans over to Howland and goes, "Is it me?"
Just like, go away. But why don't... Listen there, buddy, why don't you stop and collaborate and tell us exactly what the fuck it is you do, specifically.
And listen.
All right. You know, I'm a back up for this one.
Jesus.
Hey, Smith Spa, you take it from here. And then the hobgoblin steps up. He says, "Oh, buddy, you know I want to take it from here."
Oh, this guy.
This is the part where when I said no earlier, guys, this is it. Like,
Yeah, this is the part where the rap breaks down.
This is the part no one makes a sound.
you have no idea.
We are the ones that come in after you 3 fail. We go in and we actually get this shit done. Understand?
Yeah, how about this? Can you also fix that lisp? Can you do that or no?
I can give you one.
Oh! Whoa!
Okay.
Baggio is in his shell.
Is that right?
That's right.
All right, Mike Tyson. Listen here. This is what's going to happen. I'm going to walk away. No. What are these dudes? It's not like... I can't take this guy serious.
Yeah, no, that's this. When I learning that this one character was in this squad, like that's it. You know, David
All right,
said there were like 9 or 10 squads, and I was like, okay, that'll be fine. And it's like I want so many of them dead. Like, they're all fucking stupid.
I'm almost to the point where it's like, all right, guy, I'm gonna take the cock out of your mouth, right? And you're gonna tell me exactly what you do.
This is who we're dealing with, gentlemen. Like I just can't. Oh my god.
Grin walks up and actually pushes Smith Spa out of the way, and they actually start signing to you in language, and then they...
Oh my god.
Freaking sign language?
Just give me an answer.
Do any of you speak sign language?
No.
I don't speak it.
Okay, so Grin starts signing to you, and then they stop because they see that you're not getting it.
Yo, this guy's throwing up gang signs. What is this? You see this, dude?
Grin is female.
Oh, this girl's throwing up gang signs.
Yeah.
I just look at it, I'm like, it's trying to communicate.
Grin sees that you guys aren't getting it, so they grab Blake by the wrist and they just sign to him, and he signs back, and then he sighs and he says, "All right, seeing as we're not getting anywhere with this, we go in after something fucks up. Plain and simple. We were going to be the squad that goes in after, not going to name any names, but it rhymes with Spowwind.
Mm-hmm.
After Spowwind fucked up Handsome, we were going to go in and fix it, except the whole city was destroyed because this character, Spowwind, fucked it all up.
That's not the only thing I'm gonna fuck up if you keep talking, furry boy.
Bobby Biggs laughs really bad. He's like, Blake puts up his hand to kind of like silence him. He's like, "Listen, we don't really need to tell you anything anyway, because it's the 9 pieces of 8, not the 10 pieces of 8, not the 11 pieces of 8, not the 12 pieces of 8. Capiche?"
But what happens when there's no pieces of 8?
And then everyone goes silent in that crowd, and they look down at you and they say, "You hear that? You hear that? Smithspa? Is this guy spitting?"
This guy straight spitting.
"Oh, I think this guy's spitting."
Yeah, you are too. Can you stop talking? You're spitting everywhere, dude. Jesus Christ.
And then Toast goes,
Don't beatbox.
Smithspa comes walking in.
Oh no.
He says, "Yo, your name is Howlin'. You know you really smell. You thinking that you're Lear at the gates of hell. My name is Smithspa, and I'm gonna take you down. So much so that smile turns into a frown."
Oh no.
Can I use Visions of the Void on him right now?
Alright, real quick, let me look at what that does.
It's death to all. That's what that is.
When he started beatboxing, Baggio, who was in his shell completely at the time, now just his arms and legs come out and he's crawling away.
Visions of the Void, I can make them hallucinate.
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
I want to make him think that he's basically falling into a pit of hell, like something absolutely horrifying.
Can you tell me exactly what you do to cast this spell?
Just come down and gently on my feet, and I say, "Hey, want to see a magic trick?" And I take out my wand and I just gently tap it to his head.
As soon as you tap it to his head, he starts screaming. He's like, "Oh, wow! Buddy!
Hell yeah.
She crazy!
I want to float back up to the big bull boy, look at him right in the eyes. Be careful, buddy. It can be pretty easy to lose change when you're not careful. And I just want to float away with that.
All three, you walk away from that one.
Yeah.
What'd you guys think of the 9 pieces of 8?
Hate him. I never thought that I would say this. Like, I really didn't think this would ever come out of my mouth, but, they make Banana Squad look feasible. I'll put it like that. I legitimately would rather join Banana Squad than the 9 Pieces of 8. Holy shit. Like,
They're the cool guys.
no. If you if you think that that's what cool is, you're a fucking idiot. You're stupid.
After talking to who we talked to, Gold Team, Banana.
So far, Gold Team is easily the best, but it's like Gold Team is the least. Like, Gold Team is the coolest to me so far, but like, they are so far from what I want to do.
Mm.
Just being the reinforcements, like second wave, like that's no, I hate that.
All right, well, at this point, Griffin just wants to go home, dude. After talking to these 3. I felt like we started off with the worst 3 we could get. And if I swear to God, dude, if you say there's actually a worse one than those 3, you're not doing your job right. Okay.
Fucking 9 Pieces of 8.
I didn't choose you guys to see these guys
You
first.
made them! What do you mean? You
I know,
fucking
but you chose
made
to
them
see 'em
knowing
first.
full well we would speak to them.
All right. Where do you guys want to go?
You know what? Hold on. Let me go back. Can I go back to Banana Team real quick?
Yeah, you go. And you walking up, and he's like, I see you back,
Yeah.
huh? You know that the banana team's all you need, right? Boom!
Yeah, of course. You know, me and my squad mates here, we're kind of looking for a squad to join today. And you know, as a result, we're kind of scouting around, seeing what all the squads are about. And, you know, you guys seem like you're definitely on your A game. You know, you seem like you know what you're doing. But I figured, you know, and I put my arm on his shoulder casually. I just, you know, figured out of a respect thing, you know, that I would tell you, I don't really know who these 9 Pieces of 8 people were, but we just talked to them, and they were talking some serious shit about you guys. I don't know what the deal is, but they said you guys are the worst squad here. And not only that, but they said that if I told you that, they would just deny it anyways, and that you guys would never believe me. Hopefully, you're not dumb enough to fall for that, but I just figured, out of respect, I just figured I would let you know.
Roll deception, please.
Please.
Do I have something that gives me advantage on deception?
Wait, do I overhear Howland say this?
Yeah, I can say that. Yeah.
Okay, Griffin walks up. See, also, what Howland forgot to mention was that the 9 Pieces of 8 basically said you guys are the front line because you're like bait.
Yeah, they called you guys stupid meat shields. I don't know what the problem is. I don't get it.
Exactly. And like they think they're really better than you. And it's actually appalling that you guys have to work with this other team that don't respect you at all.
Yeah, and I mean, you guys are clearly better, you know, obviously. I don't know. They're really shady. They're lying about everything. I wouldn't trust a word that comes out of their mouths, to be honest with you.
I respect you guys, you know. Banana Squad. Whoop, whoop.
Yes, whoop, whoop.
You just juggaloed them!
And I think Weston backing me up here should give me some kind of advantage. I just want to throw that out there.
Yeah, roll with advantage.
Can we both roll?
Wes, you roll with +2, and then Eddie, you roll with +2.
Okay.
Holy shit.
I don't even need to. But I can anyway.
Yeah, roll just so I can see what it is. +2, so an 18 and a 25.
They're pissed now.
Oh, you talking to them? Billy Whack actually goes, oh, really? Ha! And then he starts beating his chest, like, slowly until his whole team gets into it.
I imagine the Cobras from Average Joe's Gym.
No!
With Ben Stiller.
Weston, thank you!
You shut your mouth.
Oh, Dodgeball, that's the movie.
They start beating their chest while staring down the 9 Pieces of 8. They're just continuously doing it.
Oh my god.
That's good.
All right, we got that done. Should we go to? I want to go to Aghast.
All right. Aghast.
Okay, as Griffin walks up, he looks at him and goes,
Funny joke. As Jax walks up, he's the centaur walking up, and if you're looking at him, he's got shaved eyebrows. Well, actually, one shaved eyebrow.
Mmm.
"Oh, he's one of these E-boys."
Nice to see you again, Baguio, Ubo.
Jax!
I don't believe I've met you. I know who you are, Griffin. My name is Jax, and he reaches out a hand for a handshake.
Griffin holds out his hand, shakes his hand. "Nice to meet you, Jax. You seem really nice.
I try to be. It is a pleasure to meet you as well, Griffin.
You're very soft-spoken, and I like that."
Well, thank you. He reaches a hand down to you, Howland, and says, Howland Rain, it is a very big pleasure to meet you as well.
I don't touch him with my actual hand. I've still got my arms crossed, but I reach out mage hand, because I don't actually want to touch him, and I'm just charmed, I'm sure.
Little finger guns.
We are a small squad, but we are a much-needed squad. Our squad allows there to be relief whenever there needs to be, such as medical. People are caught in destructive natures of the world. We respond and go to where they're needed. We are aid relief in any way, shape, or form.
Gotcha.
You guys are the extraction team? Is that what you're saying? Or more like a medical attention, like healers, essentially?
Both.
As he's describing what the group does, this is Baguio.
Say it, please.
It's the Rick and Morty meme of Morty going, "You son of a bitch, man."
Real quick, Eddie, I love that gif you sent. That's canon now. That's fucking canon.
That's what they do?
Yeah, no. That's... bait.
No, they beat their chest and then they slap.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking close.
Oh my, so good.
They go, Nana. Nana. Nana.
Banana.
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 Banana. A-N-A-N-A-S.
As Baguio says that, I look at him side-eyed, and I have a little grin on my face.
You see behind Jax is Delilah, the one who helped you with the armor yesterday and today, and she says, a lot of us are in the forge. We make weapons and any armor, materials, equipment that is needed, tools, so we can go out and help people. That's what we do. We kind of help people in all shapes and forms. I mean, look at Nico here. And if you look at Nico, he's a black-haired dwarf with a black beard and mustache. And Delilah, the halfling, points at Nico's leg as he lifts it up and he shows his prosthetic leg. And he says, "It was just quite luck that I was able to get this. Otherwise, I'd be walking around on a piece of wood."
And please tell me, he lost his leg because of a bowling accident with his cousin Roman.
Maybe you need to have a one-shot with him. Any other questions you have for these guys?
I'm in.
So out of game, they're just like kind of relief, but literally support, kind of.
Oh yeah. Anytime someone needs help, they'd go. For example, in Handsome, if they had gone there, they would have tried to help the residents of Handsome in any injuries they had. They tried to extract them from that situation, evacuation, any of that.
Okay.
Think of Power Rangers Rescue.
I think I know everything I need to know. Where would the next one be? Go ahead, I picked last time. Go ahead, Alan.
I mean, yeah, let's just go to Baffle.
Does Baguio go?
Yeah, I'll go with you, but I'm joining Jax. Hey Jax, I'll be back. I'm just gonna walk around with my friends for a little bit.
That is fantastic news, Baguio Ubo. Thank you very much. You wander over to Baffle. What you see is a Palus cat tabaxi. Do you guys know what that is? What a Palus cat looks like?
No.
Not exactly.
It's processing, so give it a second. But there it is.
Oh.
So you walk up to a Palus cat tabaxi. Their entire fur around their face is like pointing out, like it's almost static. The rest of their body, they're in this like tight, more or less tight armor leather suit. Allows them to move a little bit more swift. But they're staring at you three as you walk up with a smile. And she goes, "How you doing?"
Good afternoon.
"Well, I'm so glad you guys can meet the Baffle. I am Zim. Or you could call me, my full name is Zim Zam. Here's Hattie." She points to Hattie. But then you guys both recognize Arya and Dwink. Dwink being the Goliath and Arya sitting there. Arya says, "Hi, Howland."
Howland doesn't say anything, but he just does a little like wave.
And she just kind of like stops her wave and then just puts it in her pocket and looks away. But Zim goes, "I'm Zam, and this is Baffle. Or, I guess we're more or less the cavalry.
Would you mind to elaborate more?
There's the first wave, then there's the second wave, and there's the evacuation you just talked to, the Agast. They go and they evacuate and they try to help as much. We're the ones who come in and just hammer them down. We show up when we're needed to beat the guys back. When their squads are in trouble, we go in and we just hit them right where it hurts at the nick of time."
I feel like there's a lot of Overwatch references in this speech.
Maybe.
Hallen, you got any more questions? I still have yet to, find one that's really what I'm looking for.
Yeah, Sam. I mean, the closest for me is Gold Team because the people for the other teams are just unbearable. But it's like, again, I hate what Gold Team does.
The second wave.
It's like, I don't even want to be the first wave, technically. Like, I don't want to be Shock Division, really, because that's just not, like, what Howland is set up for. You know? Like, I'm looking for something like Blackwatch. Like, that's what I'm trying to find. Like, not necessarily covert ops, stealth, but the one that specifically takes care of the more unsightly things that the castle needs done. I'm looking for a squad like that. I was gonna say, yeah, we talked to the cat guy, young Zim, and what is Baffle's thing?
Like the cavalry's coming, the
last ditch effort, the ones that come in there and they wait till all hope is lost and they jump in when they're needed.
So they're the last line of defense.
Yeah. I want to state, just the characters that you meet in these squads, there's more than that. The only squad that only has a select group of people is the 9 pieces of 8. There's only 9 of them.
Yep. And apparently there's about to be 0.
Yeah. As God is my witness. You fucking better believe that at some point. Banana Squad, haha, whatever, nice meme. 9 pieces of 8, I'm like, fuck you. The only one that I don't think I would kill is, Grin. That's it. If it was just Grin, I'd be like, you know what, the 9 pieces of 8, alright. That sounds alright. But, I hate them so much. Grin is cool. I really like Grin, but fuck the others, dude. Fuck them. Oh my god.
I hope one of you guys learns how to sign language.
I was contemplating, because I feel like Howland, what he did, what the Knights Congregation did, a lot of their stuff was dealing in assassination and, oddly enough, covert ops. Shit like that.
Yeah.
And I feel like, just by the matter of, what they do, that Howland would know a bit of sign language, but I would think...
Wait, what did Elijah do? What was his group?
His were the Kings. Or, the Royals.
Which was, covert ops?
They were scouts.
Oh, scouts?
You never asked them, but I'll just tell you, they were scouts.
Depending on these last 2, if we don't find one, DJ might be right.
Well, I'm assuming David's got contingencies in place in case we don't like these squads. But yeah, I'm kind of getting nervous. I'm like,
We might have to just create our own and be the covert.
Yeah, but it's like... They said we need 4 people, though, and who...
Elijah.
Oh, he had Elijah's group die so that we would have a 4th.
Oh, hold on, I didn't have them dead. They died because of someone.
Wow, dude, you killed these innocent
He
people
did.
just to set up your storyline?
He
Are you
sure
kidding me?
did. And he gets mad at me when I want to kill NPCs. Go figure.
Deej, I figured you. I got you. I got you
Go
figured.
figure.
I got you.
You
figured
killed
out,
them!
Deej.
You guys sure do. You're right on the money.
Yeah, dude, we can read you like a
Yep,
book,
like an
dude.
open book.
Just like Jacoby's lullaby. I knew the whole time.
Yeah, no, we wanted to kill Eddie Lullaby.
I don't...
All right, Deej, we make our own team with Elijah.
Hold on.
I told you guys, there's options. I'm not railroading anybody. There are options. I'm telling you that.
It was reverse psychology.
Yeah, no, he made all these groups stuff we would hate.
Pieces of shit.
Yeah, he knew.
He made a bunch of piece of shit proxy groups.
You like the aghast.
I don't even know who you are.
We walk over to Peregrine.
Right. And as you're walking up, you actually see a Warforged.
Ooh.
What the fuck is that?
A Warforged is a robot person.
It doesn't sound like a dancing ferret. Color me disinterested. Next squad, let's go.
You see a Warforged, and his head kind of like tilts towards you, Griffin, and he says, "Greetings."
Oh.
Griffin breaks out into the robot and says, "Good morning.
My name is Copper. How can I help you?
I would like to know more about your squad."
I can't understand your accent.
There's a tiny dwarf that walks up behind you, and he says, "Are you making fun of him?"
No, I'm just speaking his language.
He can understand you just fine. Continue, Copper. And he says, "Thank you, McEnroe. I am the leader of the Peregrine Squad."
You're the leader?
Yes.
I just imagine Griffin is like, everybody, hold on. I got this. And he walks up and just fucking starts breaking it down.
You know he didn't just default on him.
Griffin's like, hold on. And he's doing the robot, but to that music, breaking it down.
Griffin, you did very well in the initiation. We would be very, very happy to have you in our squad.
Well, can you give me the rundown on what you guys do? I would love to learn.
We are a squad of disbanders and scouts. There were 2 scout squads in the castle. One was the Royals, and the other is us, Peregrine. We go out and we plant gate seeds in order for the castle to grow stronger in numbers, and also able to go in different places all over the world. And sometimes we dabble with stealth.
Okay.
What the man's saying is that we go in, we go out. We try to do as much jobs in the darkness as possible. Nothing messy, nothing crazy.
I think I know what he's saying.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Nothing crazy. And Griffin's just like, wait. So you telling me...
I can't do this? Is this crazy enough?
Is this too crazy?
The robot is just like, okay, and the robot just starts breaking it down. Oh my god.
So, stealth missions?
In a manner of speaking, yes. We go in undercover most times if a mission is happening. If we are going to attack any place, we are the ones that go in first to understand the situation.
Very interesting.
So you're like recon.
A little bit.
Ghost recon.
I'll have to think about it, for sure. Thank you.
We would love to have you, Griffin. You did a very good job in the initiation.
I try to do my best all the time.
And your best is what we expect.
Let's just keep it moving. Come on. What are we waiting for? Shit.
All right, last one.
Right before you start heading off to the last one, you start hearing a bunch of murmurs around you. All three of you do. Can you roll a perception? All three.
10.
Shit.
15.
15.
15.
While Griffin and Howland are talking about what squad they want to go talk to next, another squad. So as you are talking to Howland, you're talking to Griffin, Baguio, you notice that there's a bunch of murmurs from all the other squads around you. Not like scared, but like, oh my god, look at them. You just hear a bunch of like, why are they here? And you see some figures in the distance coming through the crowds.
I go, guys? And I kind of gesture towards the figures.
What's going on?
Howland slowly turns his head.
Do we see anything?
We're looking.
Yes, you're looking, and you see the crowd kind of part ways as four figures dressed almost entirely in black, except for little white parts of their armor that seem to be stuck to them. And they all have almost metal-looking masks. Their masks are really different, but most of them are in the same material, different shapes, different sizes. They all look kind of scary, to be honest. Like, if you woke up in the middle of the night and you saw that, you'd be kind of terrified. But they're walking closer towards you three, and they're walking really close.
So we can't tell, like, what they look like on their faces?
Yeah, no, because they're wearing masks.
Oh, okay.
They all stop in a line, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then one walks up towards you, Howland, and puts something in your hand. Do you take it?
Yeah.
And then he turns around and walks off as the three members follow him. And everyone starts murmuring. They're talking a lot.
Whoa, no way.
You actually hear Aldenreich say, "Oh, that makes so much sense."
First off, I'm going to be like, man, what the fuck is this piece of shit? And I throw it. I win. The clear setup, and it's just like, oh, that's fucking stupid. He just throws it away. It's like, gold team, where you at? I kind of look around, and I'm like, what the fuck? And Howland, I hold out my hand. I look down at it. What am I seeing here? What is this?
It's a piece of metal material. It looks like it came off of a mechanical something, and it just says on it, in kind of like it's scraped into it, engraved, it says, Fright Knots.
Fright Knots? Yeah, okay. Where's Aldenreich at in relation to me?
He's closer to the center of the courtyard.
I'm just gonna turn to Griffin and be like, excuse me, pardon me, 1 second, and I want to glide to Aldenreich as fast as I fucking can. Like, I want to zoom to Aldenreich.
Alright, you zoom over there.
Alright, now I'm zooming back. Get fucked. No. So I'm sitting there, and I'm like, kind of put my hand on his shoulder, and I'm like, hey, so I noticed when the guys in black showed up, got kind of quiet in here, and I want to hold it up between my thumb and my pointer finger, and I just want to be like, do you want to explain what exactly this is?
He sighs really deeply, and he says, the Fright Knights. Let's just call them the Bad Ops.
The what?
The Bad Ops. They do very cruel things. We never planned to engage in such rigmarole until they showed up. Wick was the first one who wanted to do things in such a manner, and it wasn't till long that we realized that, although awful, it was quite helpful to what we are trying to accomplish. So we gave them their own squad, they got their own missions, and they do their own thing. For a long time, they only had the four of them, and it's very, 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 very peculiar that they are extending an arm out to another member.
So what exactly are these missions that they do?
Unspeakable ones. Ones I do not wish to speak about. If you wish to speak about them, I suggest you go talk to Wick.
Missions that are unspeakable, eh? So basically what you're telling me is that these are the people tasked with doing the missions that are kind of like the dirty side of this whole operation you got running here?
Correct.
<sighs> I put my hand on his shoulder. Howland has literally got tears in his eyes. And he just looks at Aldenreich and he's like, honey, I'm home. Howland is literally spiraling up with his arms out in the middle of the fucking courtyard, just floating up, twirling, in absolute glee, with tears in his eyes, just like, we've made it. We've made it. Everything that I wanted. Ah. I literally just look at this little thing that they handed me and I'm just... Yes. Yes. I am spitting. Oh.
And then, Griffin, you just see Howland in the sky, just twirling.
I look up. Aghast, Peregrine, and Fright Knots.
Fright knots.
In the camera.
Cuts.
The shish is bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. It's bananas. B-A.
Can you not, BJ?
No, I'm sorry.
Can you not, like, do that weird phlegm cough thing that you do? You gross
Can't help it.
monster.
Can't help it.
I just imagine when Griffin's like, oh, you eating some eggs, huh? Some eggies?
Some potatoes.
When he does it, he's looking directly at Howland down his beak, and he's like, his eyes squint, and he takes a bite of the donut. He's like, you eating some eggs? And just like slowly bites the donut.
Griffin's like, all right, I'm gonna let you eat what you want.
I'm gonna let you finish.
I'm gonna let you eat what you want. But let me just... Gun compartment.
Bow compartment.
Bird compartment. It's literally just this face with squinted eyes. It's that.
Can you please describe that again?
Just that one. It's a bird staring you directly in the face. Its beak pointed right at you. And its eyes just are squinted. Squinted in anger and sadness and surprise. With a donut.
I'll be back like 2 seconds. 1 second.
Yeah, you will.
I love how he says, I'll be back in 2 seconds. 1 second.
2 second.
Ha, he wasn't back in 2 seconds. Let's kill him. Let's beat the shit out of him until he's dead.
Dude, we could actually fuck up Baggio right now.
Alright, Weston, roll to kill Baggio. He's gone, he's defensive.
I imagine, like, Griffin, when he eats a Long John, he just sticks his beak right through the middle, and, like, he looks up, and, like, his beak, the tip of his beak is through the other side of the donut, but it's just stuck.
Does he just break it apart in order to eat it?
He just breaks the donut into little pieces, puts it on the table.
And then he starts packing it.
Okay, I got
it. He got up.
Hey, Eddie, who's in the background there?
I just got up and went to go get food, and I'm back before BJ.
Yeah, it's weird how BJ's bathroom is literally 10 feet away from him.
Right, dude, right.
It's across the Sahara, didn't you know?
I'd like him to, piss in a cup. I look at roll 20 and Weston's gone. He's probably going to go to the bathroom and then come back and just be like, well, I was there.
Kind of wish BJ would piss all over himself.
This dude, man.
Wes, where'd you go?
Well, I mean, got some tea,
Oh,
got some muffins,
I imagine.
and I did my taxes, and I'm back before him.
Yeah, there you go. I just imagine it's BJ sitting on the toilet and he's just oh, and it's the scene from Nightmare on Elm Street with the blood coming through the kid's bed. Only instead of blood, it's shit. And it is just that bathroom.
why is that the funniest thing to you?
Because I know it kills BJ. I know it kills him so much.
Oh,
So BJ just getting covered in shit is the funniest fucking thing. Because when BJ gets really scared, he's just, oh god. He's
Yeah.
like BJ screaming is just, it's great. And BJ screaming while covered in shit it just has me feeling a certain kind of way.
Mm.
what kills me, I remember when we played Overwatch and he was Mercy and Winston and May walled him off and Winston went in there his ultimate. He's like, help me, please, somebody's looking
Yep.
in there.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, that fucking kills me. It still kills me to this day. You know what kills me more? Is that people, when they listen to Jacoby's Lullaby, they always tell me they don't know BJ Southern until the third episode when he starts screaming into the mic. He's like, I can't get it, I'm not there. Oh no, I can't do it. Because he sounds like whatever, like not Southern really,
Yeah.
and then the second he raises his voice, it's so tasty.
I swear, dude. He's got the biggest bladder. Like, he's on the next episode.
I like to think that Baki was just sitting there, his eyes glaze over.
I've never actually seen a turtle use the bathroom.
I have.
I'm tempted to look it up right now.
It's not fun. Look up turtle scat porn.
No.
Turtle covered in shit.
Oh, I'm back.
All right, you're back.
Yo, this turtle is struggling.
I just want to go get a chicken leg.
Oh, bring me one.
Here we go.
Thank you.
That's actually disgusting.
What is?
Why did you look it up?
I don't know. I've never seen it.
That's true, you haven't.
What are we laughing about?
Just keep going.
No.
I just imagine he comes back out of the bathroom and his hair is all blown to the right like a bomb went off. And he just covered in shit. And he's just casually like, yeah, go ahead. Go on.
Oh,
Like you just
Beej, put on a shirt and pull your webcam up.
like all of the hair is just blown directly to the right. And it's stuck like that, like the beard.
dude, I'm not pointing the webcam at me right now. I'm covered in poop.
Oh my god.
All right, guys, we're halfway through an episode. I'd like to get something done.
Okay, go.
I've spent half the episode laughing about you covered in shit.
Isn't that every episode?
Almost. No.
Where's Big Boy?
Dad, I am recording, and it is so big and serious.
Why don't you hang something on the door here that says recording?
Because Mom doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, hang a sock, Ed. Put a sock on the door.
No, actually, no joke. That would be. He does need to put a recording sign. That'd be cool.
Dude, you should buy him one. It says, like, live or something.
Oh yeah, like one of those light up signs.
Here's the problem with that. He'll use a recording thing just all the time so no one fucks with him. And I know that for a fact.
Yeah, probably.
Whatever.
Put a sock on the door, Ed, next time, okay?
And your best isn't good enough.
BJ, did you just leave without saying anything?
BJ's laying on his bed cranking one out.
BJ, where you at?
I think Eddie just told you. No, I'm right here. I was leaning back, cranking one out.
So why don't you keep talking, pretty much?
I'm gonna need you to start heavily describing all the NPCs, okay?
Big titties.
Big titties. Fat ass.
Welcome back to Saucer Loss with the Vanderlyn Gang. Arthur, show us your hentai.
All right, Dutch, let me see what I can rustle out. No, Blue Balls, let me show you what it's all about. Marka, is that a trap? No, Dutch, I'm sorry. I did not know it had a penis. Looks like Marka's gay. You know what we do to gays around here, don't you, boy? Oh, no, not the gay zone.
Get the fuck back here, BJ.
Cranking one out!
No, you're not if you have to shout it.
Alright, I'm done.
Pussy.
Where are you?
BJ's in the ethereal void.
Where the fuck were you?
Cranking one
I swear to God.
out!
Hold on a second.
What?
They're vacuuming upstairs.
I can't hear that.
Yeah, we can't hear it.
I can see it on my thing.
Yeah? And what if your thing is stupid? What then?
Yeah. Uh-oh. Stinky poo.
Stinky. Funny poo.
Hey, can you stop cleaning the
He just
house?
goes up there and says, hey, everybody, could y'all fuck off? Alright,
Bro, get the fuck out. I'm trying to record. Come on.
I'm playing Minecraft with my friends.
Damn, they ghosting you, Playboy?
Yeah,
Okay.
they do.
You gonna take
Yay.
Anyway. With that being said, just a quick conversation. Let's talk this through, because I've been worried about this. Out of game completely.
Off the record.
Off the record. Howlin, Griffin, Bog. These squads, right?
Yeah.
If you guys want, you can go into different squads. You don't have to be in the same squad.
I'm just gonna be real with you. Baggy's gonna go wherever Griffin goes.
Nice.
But I want you to know, you guys can all go into different squads. I've been thinking about this for the past couple of weeks, kind of worried about that, to be honest, because the whole podcast is you three together. But you can go into different squads, and this is a conversation that is open for discussion.
So a couple things.
Let me get through my thing.
Yeah, Ed.
I thought he was done. I was like, okay. Well,
Dickhead.
It's just that with this, the way the squads are going to work out, if you do go into separate squads, all three of you, that's completely fine. But there is going to be a little of railroading in the future of me pushing you guys into a mission or a campaign together to go off by yourselves. That's just how it is, because that's how the podcast works.
yeah.
The way I've been thinking about it is, say in Harry Potter, there's Draco's in Slytherin, Harry's in Gryffindor, and Luna's in Ravenclaw. Now let's say in one book they all got together and had a little adventure. Like, they're not from the same houses, that makes no sense, but I'm going to make it make sense in the future.
Yeah.
To be clear, if you do go into separate squads, that doesn't stop the podcast or the adventure or the campaign
Yeah.
in the future.
So first of all, what exactly is the max number of people that can be in a squad? Isn't it like 4?
No, there is no max.
Okay, so you can have as many people in a squad as you want.
Yeah, minimum is 4.
So there is no max. There just has to be 4 or higher to have the squad exist. I'm imagining this episode we're going to get introduced to all the squads. Because it's like, I do want to go into a squad with Baguio and Griffin for the, story purposes, but it's like, at the same time, it's like, I want to really find a squad where I don't feel like I have to play a certain way.
Right.
I don't want to go on a mission where it's like, okay, guys, go save the girl. Bandits took her farm away. Go get the farm back. I don't want Howland to go on blatantly heroic missions like that. That's something I'm trying real hard to avoid, so...
Yeah, and that's why I want to have this discussion with everyone here. So, BJ and Weston.
Yeah.
Baguio can go into a squad with Griffin. So, if we all are deciding that it's okay for you guys to go into separate squads, I would actually prefer if Baguio went on to his own squad, BJ. and let me tell you why.
Mm-hmm.
Because I can then do episodes where it's just one person in their squad doing a mission.
My only problem with that is I'm trying to go like character-wise. Why would Baguio go to a different squad?
I think it would make sense, because it's like, Baguio likes Griffin, but it's like, at a certain point, Baguio needs to learn, and I think going into a squad with monks is what that is.
If you had a squad of just monks, Baguio would be more likely to join that one. So, I mean, if you can work something like that out.
Yeah, it's the quintessential hero's journey. It's like in Star Wars, Luke loved his friends, right? Luke never wanted to leave, but at a point, Luke had to go to Dagobah to train, away from his friends to get stronger so he could protect them. It's the same shit in Dragon Ball Z, you know? It's like, yeah, Goku loves his friends, but it's like, how many times did Goku have to peace out onto another planet to train?
And with Griffin, I think there's room for growth with all three of you, but Griffin, he's not going to enjoy being inside of a monk. You remember Jax, he was the one that helped you learn how to create the grapes, Baguio, and he actually has his own squad that was introduced last episode.
Then yeah, no, I would join a monk squad. Yeah, that makes sense.
But at the same time, I want you guys to reach out your feelers and see what feels right for your characters in these squads. But I want to stress that that does not change the dynamic of the podcast.
Yeah, it's a side thing.
Completely.
We're all still going to play together, obviously, but it's like, joining the squads individually will kind of open up one-offs again, which is pretty nice, and it's just going to be a side thing for character growth, which is something that's pretty important, I think.
First couple weeks I've been thinking about trying to railroad you until one point I just was like, nah, let's see you guys grow as characters. So I just, real quick, I'm going to shut up. You guys, BJ, Weston, Ed, tell me what you guys think about that idea.
I'm all for it.
I think I would like to go into like Black Ops, I guess, or like a stealth undercover.
Like Black Ops.
In Call of Duty, it's Captain Price. Captain Price has like 3 other members that they go on these little stealth missions, get in, get out, do this.
And what about you, BJ? How do you think?
Probably join the monk group that the Centaur has. I don't remember what they're called.
You'll meet them later on today.
Okay.
This isn't me just trying to tell a story. I want your characters to grow.
Clearly.
Yeah, if you have any input, just speak up.